What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and today I'm going to be talking about custom variations and why they should not be allowed in tournament and why it is not the future of MK11. Now, well, I'm not going to say everybody, a lot of people in the NRS community have been talking about custom variations, and they want the custom variations to be enabled in tournament. And how I feel about that is what this video is about, and that is a huge no from me. I do not think that custom variations should be allowed for tournament at all. I understand we are in a content drought right now. We don't have anything to look forward to because we don't know if anything's coming out, and we are just in a content drought with MK11 right now. But that does not mean we need custom variations in tournaments. Like, I understand why people are saying this stuff. They probably just thirsty for some content. But trust me, custom variations is not the freaking way. If they add custom variations in tournament, this game will become a joke. Like, I'm so serious. Now, you might be asking why I'm talking about this. It's because the certain people I am seeing in the community that are saying that it should be enabled. And there's even rumors going around that Boone is looking into it as well. So that is why I'm talking about this. Now, don't quote me on that. Like I said, it is just rumors that Boone is talking about it as well, looking into it as well. And I really hope that they do not make custom variations enabled in tournament. Do y'all understand how much of a joke this game would become? Like, do y'all want to see Terminator in tournament? Do y'all want to see Cabal with low hook, vortex hook, what's called extended hook, and what's another one? The air hook. Like, y'all want to see Scorpion with one of the best reversal punishes in the game combined with other stuff? Like, no, we do not need, don't even get me started on Spawn's custom variation. Custom variations would make this game flat out a joke. Do y'all want to see Aaron Black with Scud Shot, a command grab, and a launcher? Like, no. And I understand what some of y'all might be thinking. Well, they could balance some of the stuff out so it wouldn't be that strong. Do y'all really think that NRS, the company that has recycled, now let me just keep it real, they have been lazy with MK11. They have been. The game is not finished. So are we really going to trust the game that is not finished for them to balance out each one of these variations? Come on now, that's just not realistic, y'all. Like, in a perfect world, okay, but they are not going to sit there and balance every single last variation. And yes, it could be cool if people could make the lesser viable characters come up by giving them some viable stuff, but that's not how it's going to work. People don't aim to be fair in fighting games, especially when money's on the line. If they enable this stuff in the game, you know what people are going to do? They're going to try to break the game. Like all that stuff I said. Y'all want to see upgraded Jackie mixed with some other stuff? Well, upgraded Jackie's already stupid. Nor her. But, oh, custom variation noob. Do y'all want to see that? Like, low slide and a launcher? Like, come on now. I really feel like people are not thinking this through when they're saying that they want this stuff in tournament. People they're just bored right now. They really are. So they're just saying this, and it's just not smart in my opinion. They might be looking at it as, oh, I want this for my character, but are you looking at what other characters would, how other characters would become if this was enabled in the game? Like, no, we do not need this at all. Like, all we need them to do is freaking finish the dang game, to be honest. We don't need custom variations. And I always thought that I just didn't like custom variations just because, you know, I didn't care. But I realized I'm really, really against custom variations. Like, I have not played, in this year that the game has been out, I have not played one custom variation match. Not one. And I'm just against it. Well, I don't like custom variations personally. Just me. I like using the stuff that's meant for the game. And I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't went against people using custom variations, but I haven't put on custom variations myself because I don't want to get used to it. I don't want to like it and be like, oh, this is not in the game or whatever, and not be able to use it in competitive play. That's why I don't use it. Me personally, that's how I feel about it. That's why I don't use any of them now. They might make the game more fun. That's fine. You can go jump into casual and use that. That's what it's meant for. But for tournament play where money's on the line, this and that and the other, no, it would become a freaking joke. It really would. But yeah, sometimes I cut the competitive thing off when I can't find a match quick, but I make sure I still keep my I make sure I still keep my tournament variation on for my character and let the other person play the custom variation if I just can't find a match and with competitive on. But besides that, I don't like mess with anything regarding custom variations. I just don't personally like it, but that doesn't make me biased to it, because if they could implement it in a way where it wouldn't break the game and make it a joke, then I would be all for it. But there's no way they could do that, y'all, because have y'all seen some of this stuff? It's not no simple launcher or projectile here and there. There's some very stupid stuff in these custom variations, y'all. It's actually crazy how dumb some of this stuff gets. Now, that's just how I feel about the whole situation. I don't want this game to become a joke or anything, or people to just start bashing it, other communities to look at the game like a joke. And trust me, if these custom variations get enabled for tournament play, then it really will. And I hope so much that they don't enable it. Like, I really do. I don't think they would, like, off the top of my head, but I feel like if they didn't pump out content to a certain point to where they knew the game would not thrive well, and they just want to announce Injustice 3 or something, if that's still getting worked on, then I really feel like they could be like, you know what, screw it. What's the worst that could happen? The game's gonna die anyway. But I really don't want that to happen. I want them to complete the game. I shouldn't be saying that after a year, but that's what I want from Mortal Kombat. I want the game to be finished. I'm just really sitting here thinking about some of these custom variations. Like, custom variation Joker, oh my gosh, like, no. So if y'all ever wondered why you don't see custom variations on the channel and this, that, and the other, this is why, y'all. Like, I just don't rock with custom variations. And matter of fact, I don't think the variation system should be in Mortal Kombat 11. I've already made a video talking about that. I think variations hurt the game. I really do. Making variation systems okay, let me make this very clear, because I don't want to get this wrong. Variation systems, not even systems, the variation system makes the game very, very hard to balance. It really does. And it does nothing but hurt the game. I have a whole video talking about that. And if they just took it out of the game, give us complete finished characters so the game can have some depth. Don't give us like characters cut up into sections, you know, across 3 variations. We've seen by now, like, it's been 5 years with us dealing with variations, and they've done nothing for the game. What does variations do for the game? Realistically, when you're thinking about a variation, you're like, oh, my character doesn't have this, so I'll just switch to this and get that in this character. But variations don't work like that, because people just play the best variation. Nobody is like, okay, maybe I should use this variation for this matchup. Like, no. People, you might want to think people do that, but they don't. When you see people playing Liu Kang, what do you see? Best variation all the time. Like, when you see people playing Joker now, what do you see? Best variation. When you see people playing Cassie, best variation. Sonya. Like, come on. Loud, the best variation. Every character. Terminator, the best variation. Like, come on. People need to stop fooling themselves and thinking that the variation system actually serves a purpose, because it doesn't. It's just there. It was something for them to try to be different, and I get it, but it has obviously failed. I'm just keeping it real. It has failed because it doesn't get used. It just really doesn't. people pick the best variation. And that's how I feel about it, everybody. I really wanted to talk about this. This has turned into a freaking rant. So, let me end it here. There's nothing else for me to say about this situation. I want to just keep dragging it on. This is how I completely feel about everything regarding this topic. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Twitch and Patreon. And Nickopz out.